Hey guys, and thanks for tuning into my video. Today I want to do a video, and this is going to be a review really, is on the Viridian X5L. Okay, you're wondering why there's a case here. Let me open up. This is a Blackhawk SOCOM case, and this is why I keep my 5.7 in. So I'm going to open it up. As you can see, there's a 5.7 in there, and I'm going to pull it out of this case. It is unloaded. Actually, I think it is. So let's take it out of the case, lay it here, and it is loaded. So we're going to go ahead and unload it. Take out the magazine, as you can see, and we will empty it. Okay, so the gun is now empty. Okay, see, there's nothing in it. Let's go ahead and I'm going to do a little review. And you see the gun is empty. Okay. Okay. Nothing in there. This is a 5.7 Mark II. And what I want to do is go do a review on the Viridian X5L laser. I'm going to put it right about there. Okay, the Effect X5L Viridian, this is the newest one. And you get this little holder here, you can see. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the holder. Comes with a battery, some screws. And I'm going to actually go ahead and take this off of the gun so I can go and show you a few things on here. First of all, go ahead and flip it over and loosen these screws. Okay. Give you 2 screws. I did notice in the new one, they used to give you 2 screws and a bunch of different rails like this. And then the new one, they only give you the 1 rail, which is fine if that's all you need. There is a few other differences. And then you get this little adjustment tool here. I'm gonna loosen this little, and the other one I think you get some extra screws too, and they don't give you in this model, which is being a little cheap, I thought. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull off the laser light, and we'll focus up on this. So I want to really go through this. The laser light, there really is, between this one and the first generation that they make, there isn't really much of a difference, except this looks a little different. And I'm going to show you here something. And you do get these little tools like this. But on here, on the laser light here, this is a push and pull. You push it and turn it. Okay, and I'm going to give you a close-up of this, because this may be a potential concern to buyers of this laser. Now, if you look in here, see along here, there is no gasket. Now, I don't know if they consider this waterproof, because it does have a gasket. It looks here, looks like there's a rubber gasket here. But I've got to call them to the company. And right here, you can see that's no gasket in there. And of course, this here, there's no gasket. It's a, it's like a gasket, but it's not. See, it's not really, doesn't feel rubber. It's just like a little, see how that is? It doesn't look like it's really much of anything there. I could probably pick that off, and it doesn't like that would seal very much of anything. It doesn't look like it's a rubber gasket. Supposed to be waterproof. I don't know how much this would seal, but it doesn't really, looks like kind of flimsy of a gasket. I guess the only way to do it, we'll give it the water test, and I am so inclined to do that. But I did notice that's the difference of it. However, I don't know if that's going to interfere with the, the gun as much. But there's a little, that gasket. Yeah, it doesn't look like it could seal that good. Yeah, it's kind of, see how loose that is? I can wiggle it. I don't know if that's waterproof. It is a gasket. I don't know how waterproof it would be. I'd probably put some Vaseline around there. But this is the Viridian X5L. It is a nice laser, don't get me wrong. It's very bright. I don't know, but I don't know if this would leak. I guess the only way you'd know that is drop the whole damn thing in the water. and leave it there overnight, and maybe I will do that. But looking at that, and there doesn't. It looks like there's somewhat of a gasket here. I don't know how good it would seal. So what I'm going to do is, to be sure, I'm going to get a little Vaseline, regular run-of-the-mill Vaseline. Vaseline, about that much. And I'm going to use an actual tool to do this. You could use a Q-tip. And I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to, because I think this will give it, Vaseline's pretty waterproof, so not to get it on the electronics, this little copper, so we're so slowly get it on there, and this actually will help it a little, I think, to be waterproof. I don't know how waterproof this is. I haven't tested. I don't know the gasket, but I figure if I do this, it will repel some water. And I got an email into there. I kind of lambasted them ahead of time because I didn't think this was a gasket in here. And come to look at it really close, it is. So I'm thinking this is waterproof. But what I'm going to do is drop it in some water and see what happens. I might actually do that. So get it in there real good like that. Get it real good. So I got a good coat of that down there. And actually, really, if you want to make it extra waterproof, you could actually put, some around here too, on this end. So anyways, well, I got some left. Take it right around there. Just don't want to get it on, well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess you could get it on the copper. It would prevent it from oxidizing, I would think. And I don't think it would hurt it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I got it on there. I'm going to take a little bit more of this. I'm going to put it right along the copper too. I don't care. So I think this will actually prevent, any kind of problems there and there too. So I'll put it along the copper or the brass, whatever the heck it's got in here. How much more we got? Any more? Blah blah blah. A bit more. Okay, so I just wanted to get a little in there. Battery, pop it back in. And one area, one side is longer than the other, so it's kind of can only go one way. So I've got it in there, and it's seems like it's okay, still working. But yeah, this is the Viridian X5L, and I'll actually probably, because I like having everything weatherproofed, I'm going to take the whole unit and put a little Vaseline on it in case there's any crevices where moisture can get in. This will definitely prevent moisture from getting in. It makes it a little slipperier, but this should actually prevent. And even in here, see how that is in there? You could actually stuff some oil in there. I mean the Vaseline. So just get it all. It will make it a lot more repellent. And then when you spill water on this will be a lot more repellent. Not going to hurt the sites. Being here, I want to plug it in there. And then I'll plug it up in here a little. Believe me, this actually helps. I've just discovered this. I mean, anytime you can repel water and moisture, you're better off. There you go. Just try not to get on the lens, but if you do, you can always wipe them down. And there's a little hole in the back there where a screw is. So yeah, just I got everything in there, but the best I can do. There we go. So okay, so you can wipe it down with just a rag or something. Or, you know, I'll tell you, believe it or not, paper is a perfect thing to wipe anything down with. Paper is really good, and it gives it a little shine. So there you go. So it's still functioning fine. Okay, but that's the Viridian X5L, and we'll go ahead and remount it to the gun. I haven't lined up the laser yet, and I will be doing that eventually. We'll back it up a little, put it back in. You can see it's not threaded on this side, it is threaded on this side, so this is a pass-through. You put it in, wiggle it a little until you can hand tighten that, and then put the other one in, wiggle a little so you can hand tighten it. Okay, screw that down in there, just so it's that little tight. Doesn't have to be perfect. And go ahead and this side you tighten your little Torx screw, just finger tight. You know, it doesn't have to really be that, because you don't forget you got these other two screws here. They're going to be holding in pretty good. There. Then get your big ones. Finger tight, you don't want to wipe anything. You know, that's all. And then that's it, pretty much. You got it. And like I say, there is an adjustment for this, and you can see right up here there's an adjustment. See that? You can line it up and adjust it. Yeah, just wipe it down a little. And that is a quick review of the Viridian X5L. Yeah, they give you a nice little handy holder, which is kind of nice when you're storing it. But, you know, it is what it is. So thanks a lot for tuning in, and I hope this was educational. They did make a few changes to it. I don't know if they're positive or negative. I haven't field tested it yet. Thanks a lot, guys.